What's up, y'all? AJ Simmons here. I completely forgot to go live today, y'all. Was on a conference call with my boy Chief and a couple of other entrepreneurs. We trying to come together on a project, so that was something huge, but I apologize. I honestly forgot. I don't know why I didn't go off of my phone, but anyway, let's talk balls talk for a minute. Had a lot of y'all commenting earlier on the video with CJ. I appreciate everybody's feedback and being intrigued by this guy's journey. He really is amazing to do 40-60 grand in a month. So shout out to CJ one more time. But anyway, shout out Ewat, man. Ewat asked me a question on a video earlier today that I want to answer in this video. Shout out Jado Brown, see you. He asked me, he said, can I go over why billionaires pay themselves? Like, how are they surviving on a $1 per year salary? Like, cause they billionaires, right? But how are they surviving on a $1 a year salary? Because a lot of them pay themselves only $1 per year. What's up? Is that Lathari? Yep. Shout out to her, mastermind member. And so, am I saying it right? Is it Lathari or Lothary? It got to be Lathari, right? All right, but anyway, so I'm gonna go over that real quick. And obviously, I'm not a billionaire, so I don't know for a fact, but I got a good idea just because of my business experience and studying taxes and stuff for business. And so here's what I think it is first of all, how they survive. Let's go over that part first. When you get $1, well, when you have a business, yes, okay, Larthery. So Larthery, I think I said that right. Sorry, y'all, for my non-live listeners watching this. Okay, Lothary. Okay, gotcha. Okay. I thought it was a Lothari. I ain't put that R in there. Gotcha. Alright, Lothary. Nice name. There we go. Alright, anyway, sorry to the non-live people watching this and like, what the hell is he doing? But anyway, alright, so the reason why they able to survive on $1 per year salary is because they put everything in their business name and pay with the business, okay? So, for example, when I moved here to Florida and I got cable turned on, I could have put my, I don't know, but I'm doing a video. I put the cable in the company's name, right? Because the internet that I'm using, my business uses that internet. So it's not like I'm doing anything illegal. It's just that I'd rather build the business credit and not put my stuff up there, right? Same thing with a car note. You can put it in a company's name or actual pet card that you pay for in cash. Same thing with your light bill. Same thing with anything. You can put it in the business's name, okay? So that's number one, how they're getting away with it, is because all of their bills that they have to pay are in the business's name. That's number one. Number two, the reason why they're doing it is because if you get paid $1 a year, then guess how many taxes you got to pay on that dollar? None. You know what I mean? None. You don't have to pay any taxes on $1. So instead of getting paid $1 per, instead of getting paid a big, huge salary, $20 million a year, and then getting employee tax taken out of that and being charged again. So being that they own the company, they will get charged at the corporate level and taxed on their business. Then they'll also get charged at the individual level when they get paid and the payroll taxes come out of that check. So to avoid all of those taxes, they just simply pay themselves probably in dividends once per quarter or once per month. Okay, and then so they make so much, they probably can just take that one dividend check, pay off their rent if they got rent for the whole year, or pay off their mortgage for the rest of the year, or pay off their light for the rest. You know what I mean? So like everything is probably set up, and they don't need ongoing cash for the most part. They probably can, once they get that one dividend check, they put it in one account and keep it there. Okay, so that's how they're able to get away with it for everybody that was wondering how. Now the thing is, you can't do that necessarily yet, just because we still gotta build our equity up and build our way up, because obviously those checks got to be pretty big in order to get that. So what you got to do is you do it on a lower scale. Like I said, you still can put your cable bill in your company's name. You still can put your car in your company's name. You still can put your lights in your company name, your water in your company name. You can even if you own the house, you can sign that deed over from the house to your LLC if you want to. Okay, so there's a lot of different ways that you can get around it, but you don't necessarily need a salary to pay bills and survive in the world. Okay, and almost everything you do when you own a business is deductible. The gas you put in your car is deductible. If you eating dinner tonight and you having a dinner date with your shout out Q86, shout out King C's, by the way. And if you having date night with your wife or your husband, and they happen to have ownership stake in the company, and y'all happen to mention the company business briefly, well, guess what? That dinner is now tax deductible too, because you spoke about business. Okay, so it's so like this economy in our country, the way this society is set up, it's so beneficial to the business owner. Okay, that's why, unlike most people, especially black people in this country, I wasn't really worried about Donald Trump getting to office, because not that I was rooting for him either, but I wasn't worried because I know that he just really, the only difference between him and the other ones is he's more on the side of the entrepreneur. So yeah, I knew that it was probably gonna have its benefits for me too. It might have its cons against me, but it have benefits to me. You know what I mean? So what you want to do is figure out the laws, man, and understand how to make it work in your benefit. So right now, and pretty much for the rest of the time, it's always going to benefit the entrepreneur. So your goal should be to be entrepreneur, to own as much as possible. If you don't own, then you put yourself in a vulnerable state where you need somebody else, right? You need other people, and you're dependent on other people to supply for you. So why not put yourself in a situation where you're responsible for the outcome of your life, instead of hoping that you get a raise or hoping that you don't get fired? Why not just build the company? Then you know for a fact you can't get fired because it's yours. So let's see what we got. Peace, brother. I keep every receipt. He's just a businessman. Definitely. That's King C's. The Coup 86 said there's a loophole in everything. Definitely. So y'all just gotta figure out the ways to capitalize on them. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm not a tax expert. I don't know everything about business, but I do my best to operate with what I do know. And you just gotta be a student of this, man. You gotta be a student of business, a student of the game. Study what you're doing. You know what I mean? And make the best of it. Like, don't just say, oh, they kicked my glass of milk over, so that's why I ain't got nothing to drink. No, you know what I mean? Like, clean it up and go get another glass. You know what I mean? Then figure out how to stop them from kicking it over again. You know what I mean? It's simple stuff. So I ain't gonna talk y'all head off, man. But earlier, I know some people was asking too on that video with CJ, the interview with CJ. They were asking how to get in contact with him. If you want to get in contact with him, he told me to let y'all know he's in the mastermind group. Join there. All right. He told me that's what he. Oh, and when you join, say that you joined because of him. Like when they ask you, when you first go to join the group, it says, did anybody refer you? Put him down so he can get the commission. That's how he want to do that. So let's see what we got. Good line with the milk. CJ getting that bread. Do he do franchise? No, he's not a franchise owner. As a matter of fact, the majority of the mastermind group aren't franchise owners. So, and that impresses me, and I love it, because when I created the group, I kind of created it as a form of support for the independent people, because us franchise owners, we kind of got some support with the franchisor, but the independent guys, the ones who buy my starter kit, and you know what I mean, the products from my store, and they going independent, they don't really have anybody to go to. So that was the main reason I created the mastermind group, and it kind of worked out like for that way, because most people in the group aren't with a franchise. However, y'all already know I definitely take care of my franchise people too, because I'm with them. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I stopped going through the franchise, bro. Oh, for real? Okay, bet. So, you know what I mean? And it's like I always say, even in my old videos, man, try it out. You know what I mean? You can try the franchise out, and if you don't like it, sell it, and then go do your own thing. You know what I mean? But you learn what you can from it. It's always a learning experience anyway. So, but anyway, that's all I got. If you haven't heard already, mastermind group, instead of the $297, now I'm doing $97 down. No, it's not now I'm doing. You can either or. So I figured out how to charge a one-time fee and a monthly payment at the same time. So either you can make a down payment of $97 down and get in $15 a month and pay it off that way, or you can pay the whole $297 off up front and be done with it. So that's what I got for y'all, man. But hopefully y'all enjoying y'all weekend, the beginning of y'all weekend anyway. Let's stay productive. Let's keep this money. Let's keep it going. AJ Simmons, thank y'all.